Welcome to Fanboy and Critic, the show where we go see new movies out in theaters and we tell you what we think of them, both the good and the bad.
I'm Jorem Ortiz and I'll be your fanboy.
And I'm Sam McClure, I'll be your critic. This week on Fanboy and Critic, we went to go see the final chapter of the Resident Evil saga, based on the popular video game series by the same title.
Directed by Paul W.S. Anderson, starring Mila Jovovich and a bunch of different zombies.
Fanboy, I want to hear one good thing and one bad thing.
Okay. One good thing is the action they provided. There's not 1 second in this movie where you're even allowed to breathe. And I thought that was really fun. The one thing I didn't like about it, I think she got knocked out in that movie at least 5 times. Every time she would get knocked out and we'd wake up somewhere else. I didn't really like that.
I actually did not like the action at all. It happened too fast. You couldn't see what was going on. It was so confusing. My least favorite, the plot just made no sense. That's my least favorite part. Something I did like about it, I thought the effects were pretty good. Pretty spectacular, actually.
I agree.
Alright, so you said you liked the action. That's one thing that you liked about it. Expand on that. What exactly about the action? You like the intensity of it, the creativity of it, the special effects?
The special effects, especially. I really thought the fighting was kind of crazy. Whenever something would happen, it was kind of real hazy. I didn't really know what was going on. But I mean, just the stuff that they brought and all those zombies, those zombie tanks that they were rolling around in, that was awesome.
Yeah, the zombie tanks were kind of cool. But she blows one up, and literally every single person makes it out of that tank alive. Like, where's the logic in... Well, there's no logic in any of it. But the action, it goes by so fast, you cannot read what's going on. Your eye doesn't have the speed to know, like, okay, this happened and this happened. And just all of a sudden, like, things are squishing.
Well, I feel like it kind of slowed down towards the end when they finally got to the Umbrella Corp base and everything. Everybody had their individual thing going on when they all got separated in that cool, crazy room.
I mean, it wasn't every single shot you couldn't tell, but it was enough so that I was, like, disoriented.
Maybe it was because we were sitting so close, too.
We were sitting pretty close to the screen. Talk about the characters. Like, do you know any of the characters besides Alice?
Besides Alice, I really didn't. I didn't remember. There was too many movies, and I know half of the cast wasn't in any of them except for one person. It was really cool that they brought Ruby Rose in.
I don't understand the obsession with Ruby Rose. She's a subpar actress who's bisexual, and that's her main appeal because people just want to see a hot bisexual lady. I laughed when Ruby Rose died.
Yeah, this guy laughs at every person in there that died, actually.
It was ridiculous. I didn't laugh at everybody that died.
Yeah, I mean, her character was really cool. What's that other girl's? Ali Laster?
Ali Larder?
Ali Larder, there you go. I know she was from one of the...
Yeah, I think she might have been from the second one. I don't even remember. But it's supposed to be a callback for fans. But if you haven't seen it or you don't care that much, like I do, you're just like, who the hell is this person? Why do I have zero emotional attachment to them? Also, she had a boyfriend that betrayed everyone. You literally get half a moment where the boyfriend's like, oh, and she's like, by the way, we're dating. And then Alice is like, yeah, I could tell.
That was it.
We're like, okay. And then when he betrays them, she's super pissed off.
I really like how they linked, like, the weird Umbrella Corp girl, Alex or Mila, whatever, and then one of the CEOs, how they were all linked as one person, pretty much.
They were all the same person, really, because an old lady shows up at the end who's, like, a co-owner of Umbrella Corporation. She was the daughter of the original owner who was sick, and the original owner made the T-Virus to help his sick daughter. Didn't help. Actually killed everything. The AI is based off of his daughter.
Yeah.
And then Mila Jovovich's character, Alice, is an actual clone of the sick lady. So it's like a trifecta of bitches.
Yeah, as he said in the movie.
I stole that line from the movie because that was actually pretty good.
He was really good.
Sir Jorem Ortiz was in this movie. He was fairly good for playing like a stock villain that has really no motivation and is just like angry, killing everything. Mm-hmm. He's still pretty good. He sold it as good as you can. He still hasn't solved his grayscale. What do you think about these versions of zombies versus other things that we see in like The Walking Dead or like 28 Days Later?
I don't really think it's that different from any other of the zombies. I mean, the weird like monster zombies, those are cool. You don't see that all the time. But I think these zombies, there's nothing special about them.
I don't know. I thought it was kind of interesting. They had different versions. They had like mutated ones and flying ones and dog ones. Like, you don't see that every day. But at the same time, like, there was no, like, thought behind it. They're just like, okay, we're going to throw something different at you now. Okay, let's talk about the plot. You admit that the plot is weak.
Yeah.
Just at the very beginning.
They really jump into it.
At the very beginning, the AI reaches out to Alice. This is the main character's name is Alice. And she says, all the remaining humans in the world are going to die in 48 hours. That's the only explanation we get. What? How? Why? What?
Because there's only like 4,000 alive, and they were just telling you they're all gonna die.
I don't know if she can predict that. And then all of a sudden,
she wants to help.
She wants to help, even though she caused most of this.
Mm-hmm.
But how does she know that releasing the T antivirus is going to save any of those people? Since they made it very clear at the end that the T antivirus only goes at the speed of air, which means it's going to take forever to travel across the globe and save all those 4,000 people that were going to die in 2 days anyways.
That's what the next one's going to be.
They're all dead. There's no next one. This is the final chapter. Unless they can make more money out of it.
Well, I think the way they set up this movie was for people that didn't watch any of the prior ones or didn't even really play any of the games. Everyone's seen the first one. And I feel like if you watch the first one and the last one, you didn't really need to know what happened in between.
Okay,
but I just realized that I did just watch the first one and the last one, and I felt like everything in between was just nonsense.
You just made my argument for me. You don't need to watch the rest of these movies.
What do you think about the ending?
I thought the ending was perfect if you want to like leave open for a sequel to make more money. But
it's
also,
supposed to be the
but
last
also
chapter.
Like make it the last chapter.
Yeah.
They solve everything and then they say, well, it's not really all over, so it kind of negates the whole story. Okay, fanboy, you have one chance to convince the audience at home to go see this movie. Give your best shot.
Go watch the movie, just like I said, just because of all the action and all the different kind of zombies. And it's the last chapter of Resident Evil. You have to watch it. You have to know what happens at the end. I mean, they built this movie up to, what is it, the 5th movie now?
I think it's more than that. I think it's like 7.
The 7th movie. You have to finish it.
Just save your eyes the trouble. It's just nonstop. Like you said, you can't take a breath. It's just jump scare after jump scare. They're not even legitimate scary things happening in this movie.
But it's exciting. It keeps
No.
you wanting to watch
They
it.
just lower down the volume so that you get like all settled in, and then they jump out at
Yeah,
you.
he was jumping the entire movie.
At least I wasn't asleep, fanboy.
I snoozed for like a minute. It was just resting.
Okay, fanboy, on our odd scale of love all the way to anger, where does this rate for you?
I liked it. I liked the movie. I think a lot of the other ones really sucked compared to the very first one. I think they finally caught up to the first one. And it was actually a good movie. I enjoyed it. I kind of wish there was going to be more. But, yeah, I liked it. I guess there was a little problem in the plot, but overall it was a good movie. The action, the effects, that was really good.
Okay. Well, I actually don't hate it as much as I thought I would. I'm going to give this a Y. Like, it just doesn't make sense why this was made. I mean, obviously the answer is money, but... It's always about the money, but it just didn't have anything to say. It was just killing lots of zombies in sometimes creative ways, sometimes really stupid ways. It just didn't need to be made at all.
Thanks for watching Fanboy and Critic. Make sure you like, subscribe, and comment below about what you thought about the movie and our review.
Next week, we review La La Land.